Hello and welcome back to LA Noire. This is our 5-star walkthrough for GamerProductionsNG. You may know that I am Scott. I will be doing this game, and we are going to start now. So if you're just joining us, we just completed the patrol cases, and we are now gonna go into the traffic cases. Central Police Station. The driver's seat. If you don't know that Cole Phelps was just promoted to traffic by that Irish talking guy from Buyer Beware.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine. I'm here to learn, Detective. He's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
Order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.
Alright.
I gave his wife a tap. I said also.
Feel fresh. Let's go. Exit is this way. And as every time you go into a new desk, which is basically like a level, you get a new car.
What do you want me to say?
And this one is a
You know this place?
fancy
Sure. Near the old gasworks and signal depot in the warehouse district.
brick super. I don't know if I spelled that right. Said, but doesn't matter.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's.
So, tell me a little about yourself, Phelps.
Are we friends now, Burkowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
Grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa campaign. Was wounded. Shipped
First,
back
we're gonna
home.
go to the
Did a year on the beat.
basically like the train
So you
railroads,
won the Silver Star.
I don't want to
and
talk
they
about
found
Now let me
blood.
get this straight. You single-handedly
abandoned
killed
car.
40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa.
So they think there's signs
No.
of foul play.
We're up there all night. Draped in like a flag. Knife between your teeth. Gun at the ready. Finished?
The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it.
Unfit for service.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Sarah's. Any unit
Well,
to handle, code
since I'm right here, I might as well just do
Okay,
this,
go ahead, KGPL.
this side mission. Side missions are like just street cases. Like, they're very
I'm
short.
on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
I'll be trying to do the side missions as much as I can. Don't want to have to shoot you.
Hurry, you can still catch.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's shooting at me. I'm just gonna shoot him. He's better off in a body bag. And achievement unlocked. Cop on every corner. I'm not gonna open up achievements, I'm just gonna tell you what they mean. They just mean, the cop on every corner, that's just a complete one, side crime street case.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
Alright, so we're gonna first investigate
This is
the
your first
crime
case, Phelps.
scene.
It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
You're okay. Okay, first we're gonna check the trunk of the car.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps,
After I talk to this
what do you
guy.
got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the
POI
interior. Someone's
stands
caught
for
the full
person of
Broderick, but no
interest, if
stiffs
anyone
yet.
didn't know that.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
In here you're gonna find a hog receipt. One live hog.
Morgan.
One for the file is to inspect, one clue as a LAPD detective or investigator. And this is just an iron.
I doubt it.
Tire iron. Doesn't really pertain to the case at all.
How's the world looking?
This is the marker C. Blood everywhere.
Looks to have lost a lot of blood.
Sample waiting at the lab. My guess, dig him up for shit.
And we're gonna go over here where my partner moves. This is marker A. In this wallet is Adrian Black's
Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
driver's license. And this is a picture of Adrian and his wife.
Happier times, I guess.
This is kind of important too. This is his glasses.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
There's one more thing left. It's the bloody pipe. As long as I can find it. Oh, there it is. Instant heat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
No more clues. So now we're gonna go talk to Nate, which is this guy right here.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Alright, so
You found the vehicle?
since he's the one who called it in, he's generally gonna
Strange place to be parking your car.
to be straight with
Figured
you.
I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
The purpose at the scene.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
He's telling the truth.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
He's also telling the truth.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars are parked here regularly, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
That's a doubt.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
In the bloodstained
We found
pipe.
a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
That's truth.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
I'm just gonna let my partner drive for the most part because nothing really gonna happen.
You know the way. You can drive.
Next, we're gonna go to the Black residence.
Do we know where we're going?
This is the Black residence. Ah, so close to 11-11-11.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps.
She's right
Not
there.
good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just
Right
a
there.
minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Updated POI is
Your
just
husband drives a blue Lincoln.
something to give you more information about him.
The car has been found abandoned, and there are signs of foul play.
Cough.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Alright, so first I'm
Let's check the
going
place
to
out. Come on.
go into the
Have a good look
husband's
around.
room.
There's got to be something in here to go on.
In the husband's room there's gonna be his eyeglass,
This must be Adrian's.
his eyeglass case, and there's gonna be nothing in it.
Stencil. So the glasses are a match.
And throughout this game you'll find that some pictures will let you further investigate to have a note in the back.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
The only other, there's two things left in this room, is the matchbook ticket. It's usually
Kavanaugh's.
the place where they go to drink.
Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
I will call for that address after I get this train ticket. Seattle,
Huge
Washington.
ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
We're gonna go into this is the wife's bedroom. This is a picture of her. It doesn't really pertain to anything. That's basically it. I'm just showing you the wife's room. In the kitchen, there's gonna be two things from Insta-Heat. One is the receipt.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
And a flyer. There's also another matchbook in here, but you don't need to get it. There's a newspaper right here. Newspapers in this game give you a backstory about the Mr. Arlen Fontaine and what he does. It will come to play later in the game, but not anytime soon.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks for your help.
You're gonna trace calls if you can't find anything. Next, we're gonna go outside because outside is gonna be you want to check outside because there's a Insta-Heat what was it called? Insta-heat stuff out there. Sorry. It's on this side. And it's not complete, so you have to complete it.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
And since Cole's a nice guy, he's gonna fix it for them. And you see here we have the one missing piece.
So
the plot thickens is achievement for completing a puzzle.
Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to
That bloody pipe goes to the insta-heat container. So that's it for all the clues around the house. Now we're gonna go question Mrs. Black.
I'm all right now, detectives.
The Slaughterhouse recipe.
We found a
Receipt, sorry.
in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
Since she is the wife and she's worried about him, she's gonna be, frankly, honest. You want to tell the truth for this one.
Say that about Morgan, ma'am.
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. Very shady character. I told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Next is his Denzel glasses. And,
Was your husband wearing his glasses when
she
he left
knows
you
about
yesterday?
the glasses.
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
She is telling the truth.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Next, the location of Adrian Black.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
She's gonna tell the truth again.
So nothing out of the usual then?
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
The photograph signed by Nicole.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip.
That's a
to Seattle.
straight up lie right there.
There's plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
You're incredibly rude and insensitive.
Yes, I am.
But I guess you know that. I told you what I know about the picture.
Now, here's what you want to do. You want to pick the concealed message. The straight
What
dope
about
is just an
Nicole,
achievement for
Mrs. Black?
proving a lie with
Was your
some
husband going
facts.
to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame. He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
The Cavenage matchbook.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
That's it.
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
She's telling the truth.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
And the alibi for Mrs.
I
Black.
think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me,
No.
are you? Oh, what an awful thing to say.
Just tell us.
I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
That's true.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Level 5. Reward Sword of Justice outfit. That's just a blue outfit I can wear. Since I don't really want to waste time, we're gonna go to
I need to go over the case notes.
Kavanaugh Bar.
All right. Where to?
Yeah, get out of the way.